Hello YouTube, welcome back to our kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking beef with bourbon sauce and red potatoes. Stay tuned.
Okay, these are the ingredients we're going to use today. We're going to use some cubed beef. We have some red potatoes. We have some diced onions. We have red, yellow, and orange bell peppers. And green. Don't forget about green. And then we have some beef stock. We got about a third of a cup of that. And we have some extra virgin olive oil. And we have some bourbon. We have a third of a cup of each one of those. And actually we have a half a cup of beef stock.
That's correct.
So, and then we're going to spice it up with a little
salt, black pepper, and garlic powder. So the first thing we're going to do is season our beef.
a little black pepper. And then some garlic powder. And a little salt.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to take our olive oil and go ahead on and get heated in a skillet. Okay, so now we're adding our beef in, our olive oil. We're going to just let that sear. Okay guys, so we have one side seared. I'm turning it over. You can see it's brown. And I'm searing the other side. I'm going to just kind of move it around, making sure each piece is brown. Okay, so what we're doing now, we're going to take this seared beef out the skillet. We're going to put it on a plate, transfer it to a plate. We're going to sit it on the plate and let it rest. So we add our onions and our bell peppers. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead on and add my bourbon. That bourbon quickly, of course, just deglaze in the pan to get all the seasoning from the bottom. After putting in the bourbon, we're going to go ahead and add our beef stock. Let that just cook down. I got my fire turned high, kind of raising up the heat here. Okay guys, and then at this point I'm going to go ahead on and add now back in my beef. It's simmering right now, so while it's simmering we're going to go ahead on and put our beef back in here. Okay. We want the bell peppers and the onions and the sauce to cook down, and our beef to cook down in the sauce. Now what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to go ahead on and add a little more salt. This is when you can season to taste. Okay guys, so now we've mixed our seasoning in and our beef is back into the sauce, and we're going to let this cook down I'll say about 45 minutes. Our beef should be nice and tender. Okay, just keep a good eye on it, and we'll be back.
Okay, we're going to use some fresh rosemary here on our potatoes. We're going to peel them off.
Okay guys, I am about to prepare my potatoes. Now, we did let them boil for about 10 minutes before we roast them. You don't have to do that, but to me it kind of speeds up the process just a little bit. So I just put a little salt on them, a little salt and pepper to taste. I'm putting the pepper now. And I'm going to go ahead on and brush them with some olive oil. I'm gonna go ahead on and put the rosemary on. Okay, and I have, of course, the potatoes sitting on top of a rack in my pan, so they're not touching the bottom of the pan. And we're going to put them in the oven for about 15 to 25 minutes. Okay guys, our beef and its bourbon sauce is cooked down. Actually, it is nice and tender, and it's ready to go on the plate. Okay YouTube, here is the finished product. Enjoy. Beef with bourbon sauce. Delicious.